is my pleasure to introduce you to one of the students who has benefited from a scholarship at NYSID. In my career, prior to joining Kravet, I was a school teacher for many years, elementary school teacher. So I saw firsthand how a good education can change a person's self-concept and destiny. And because I work so closely with the staff and faculty here at NYSID, I'm privy to the stories of how lives change and careers made by the scholarship funds. Perhaps the best way to grasp the impact of the NYSID Scholarship Fund is to hear from one of our supremely talented students, Chazzten Pettiford. Please take a look at some of the thoughtful and beautiful designs she has created at NYSID in the slideshow behind me. Chazzten, better known as Chaz, is an MFA senior who will be graduating this spring, actually in 3 weeks. She has been the recipient of the Holland & Sherry Diversity in Design Scholarship and the NYSID Diversity Scholarship. She has also been awarded the Corey Damon, where is Corey? Is he still here? She has been lucky enough to be a mentor with Corey Damon Jenkins, which has been a fantastic experience, or will be. Thank you. Chazzten, where are you? Will you please come up? Hello, let's take a look at the video. No, no video, just a speech. Just a speech, okay. It's all yours.
Thank you. Good evening. My name is Chazzten Pettiford, and in just a few weeks, I will be receiving my Master of Fine Arts in Interior Design, proudly joining the ranks of NYSID alumni looking to contribute to the interior design industry. One thing I've learned as a NYSID student is that there is no one type of person who is an interior designer or one right set of circumstances that define who the best will be. While there are some who were almost born with fabric swatches and paint chips in their hands, who knew this was their calling and never wavered from that pursuit, the rest of us are former investment bankers, editors, stage managers, and in my case, media directors. We are not your traditional group of students coming directly from high school with only a few exceptions. We are all, in fact, exceptional, or have the ability to be so when given the opportunity, the education, and the time to combine those things with who we are as people, with our backgrounds and sense of style to create beautiful, functional, built environments that improve lives. It's interesting when I think about those two groups of students, those who followed an early passion and those who had a later epiphany. I'm really the former, and yet it has taken me 10 years to get to this moment. I instinctively knew from an early age, surrounded by my mother's efforts at interior design within our home, that interior design was something I deeply loved. So why did I go from Florida Atlantic University to Howard University to a successful career as a media director before allowing myself to fully pursue interior design as a career? The answers to that question in large part reflect what a lot of young adults who are Black, Indigenous, and people of color experience as they make choices of colleges and pursue careers. It's important for you to understand as you consider donating to diversity scholarships, specifically in arts-related fields where they are deeply needed. First, for many students who are Black, Indigenous, and people of color, the need to prioritize the attainment of generational wealth often leads us to set aside our personal goals and desires for whatever is the bigger, more dependable paycheck. We have an opportunity to make things better for future generations and feel the responsibility to do so. Secondly, we are cautioned about becoming starving artists. Additionally, we feel responsibility to avoid careers where the time, costs, and effort to attain the degree does not have a dependable financial outcome beyond the degree. Lastly, the pool of people who can ignore those warnings is small enough at the bachelor's level. Forget about at the master's level, which carries the same outcome risks, but adds a new layer of additional cost to your goal equation. So as I stand here tonight, proud to have been selected as the very first winner of the Holland and Sherry Diversity and Design Scholarship in 2020, a recipient of the NYSID Diversity Scholarship, and chosen as one of Corey Damon Jenkins's first personal mentees, I feel a mixture of extreme pride in what I've been able to accomplish and gratitude for what those scholarships gave to me. Specifically, my scholarships have relieved a great amount of pressure so I can focus on school versus trying to fit school around work, avoid being distracted by financial worries, both current and postgraduate, and feel mentally freed up. I feel more open and creative, and as a result, my work has improved. The day I received my first scholarship had been a bad day. Thanks to the pandemic, I was back home in Maryland in my first semester of my second year. I missed my classmates tremendously. I was working constantly, and yet being a perfectionist, was beating myself up about the work I was creating. I was up late, mentally debating whether or not I should go back into advertising. And that's when I opened an email from NYSID, and that confetti congratulations crossed my screen. At exactly the right moment, I had received a sign that I was truly on the right path and haven't doubted myself since. In conclusion, the fact that you are here tonight means that you value the New York School of Interior Design's education and the contributions our alumni have made to the extended interior design industry. So thank you for buying your tables and tickets, and thank you for your time and attention. Every contribution, whether it is monetary or mentorship, has a ripple effect on the lives of students like me and plays a significant role in determining whether a student is able to leave their current reality and take the leap towards their bigger, better, more beautiful dream. Thank you all.